Hi all. If you watched my previous video, you'll know that I've not fished for over 30 years and I need literally everything before I can start again. As a kid, I just always sat on a wicker basket, but as I've got older, I'm thinking a chair is possibly the way forward. I'm on a budget, and I'm also not 100% I'll mentally cope with the sport, as I do actually have a bit of a fear of fish, as explained in my previous video. So I bought this feeder chair made by Advanta, a brand by Angling Direct. It was on offer for less than £90, which seemed like a good deal and doesn't really break the bank. Now, ideally I'd have set this up and filmed it at the water's edge, but I'm still waiting on a few more bits and bobs before I can get back fishing, so I thought it'd be good to see how it all goes together, whilst I'm in the comfort of my home. I have nothing to compare this chair to, as it's the first time I've ever owned or used a chair like this, but the first thing I struggled with initially was the fact I couldn't find any instructions on assembling it, but in all fairness, after a bit of an inspection, it was pretty straightforward to suss out. The frame that the legs attach to just unfold and get locked in place with a pin. To fold them back up, you just pull the pin first to unlock them. And the backrest just locks into the position you choose by screwing the plastic wheels either side. Although I did have to manipulate this piece of metal first, as it was preventing the wheel from securing the chair, but that was easy enough to suss out. The rear feet were already fitted, but the front ones had to be inserted into the frame. These are longer, as the legs allow accessories to be fitted later on. These are tightened in place with a screw fitting. Just as I was getting somewhere with assembly, it started raining, typical British weather, so I took the chair indoors to finish the assembly. This is when I ran into a bit of a problem. There seemed to be a piece of rubber in this clamp to prevent it from moving when fitted, but in my opinion, the rubber is far too thick to be able to fit the arm without the risk of breaking the connection. So instead of this rubber, I made my own from a piece of roofing material I had lying around, and it fitted so much easier. The accessories that came with the chair are this rod rest and a shelf. I had to play around to familiarise myself with the setup, and whilst there are ways to store parts of the chair, I found I could literally just fold the chair away with the legs and accessories still attached, and it was fine. I even bought an umbrella attachment for the chair, which I may have initially fitted incorrectly, but once I swapped it to the front leg, the umbrella fitted pretty good. I'm wondering if the longer umbrella bracket may have been more suitable, but time will tell. I probably looked a bit of an oddball, sat in the chair in the garden, and I'm not sure what strange pose this is, but as far as the purchase goes, I'm quite pleased with this setup. All that's left to do now is give it its first real test run.